What the World Needs, track 5. Oh my God.
Okay, what the world needs. This one, Ocean has been by far out of, like, I mean, that's once again, I think Brooke and I talked about, I think we're almost at the point where Ocean could have her own show of songs that have been, it might be an abrasive show, right? But yeah, I think she's got 3 or 4 different songs. But I mean, initially it started with a Karl Marx kind of gospel-y kind of thing, right?
Super fun.
Karl Marx gospel-y thing, and then we had a kind of jazzy one, to Choose Me.
Yeah, Choose Me. Oh God, I remember working on that.
Choose Me, and then I kind of, I don't know, I'm the Star. I remember that one too.
Yeah, to be the star.
Yeah.
I think that and just to be clear, why we sort of were chasing it a little bit. The initial version in Canada was very cabaret-like. It didn't have a lot of a plot line. It was mostly a setting with the kids. Then they'd all come out and sort of do monologue song, and that was back.
Yeah, and it was all direct address too. Like the kids didn't like, that was one of the big readjustments I had to do, because all of a sudden the fourth wall was up. Right, you know what I mean, and so the kids couldn't really talk directly to the audience anymore.
Yeah, and it was its own thing. It was quite a cool thing. But that's when we were eventually in contact with one of our great producers, Kevin McCullum, and his sort of impetus was like, you guys, you have a cabaret show and it's great and we love it, but if we want to take it further, we sort of need to introduce elements of plot to it, and so that was a lot of work, especially on Jacob, like to really try to put that through.
Yeah, it's kind of like reverse engineering. I mean, especially because I mean, I have a fondness for the cabaret show, but definitely, like, I mean, they do definitely feel different in a cool way, right? Like just kind of as different kind of things, right? You know what I mean? Because I mean, and I've worked a lot in cabaret, and so I mean, the good thing about cabaret is it's like direct address. So I kind of just go, "Hey, I know you're watching me do this thing," right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas then when we added this storyline and then the fourth wall had to go up, which is good. It should change it. It changed the dynamics. So Ocean's kind of crazy, kind of like what Ocean really had to do was actually build the plot. So this is our most plotty song, I'd say. Would you agree, Brooke? Right?
Well, it really sets the character strong as sort of.
Yeah. And so it kind of goes bang, bang, bang. Here are all these characters. This person, this person, this person, this person. And of course she's doing it through insulting them, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of lyrics in there that
it's so funny too,
to hear them.
Because I remember writing this one. I remember starting to work on this one because we were like, okay, so something kind of poppy and T-Swifty and kind of, which is like super fun music, but like just something really, I mean, this one really has that kind of that Mika vibe, right?
Yeah, we listened to a lot of Mika, and the Taylor Swift, what's Shake It Off, had just come out.
Shake It Off.
I remember Chicago Shakes.
Pop, so that kind of schoolyard kind of taunting thing, right?
Yeah.
Which definitely that one has, right? You know what I mean?
But with an undertone of sort of the Mac the Knife theory in terms of like making something as singable as possible, and then when you actually realize what you're saying, how oh my god.
But that's the funny thing is, of course, like Mac the Knife, right? You know, I mean, my favorite thing is kind of people who have no idea where it came from. And they're like, what the hell are these lyrics?
Yeah, right? Go research Bertolt Brecht there.
Like, who is Suki Tawdry and everything like that, right? But yeah,
no,
so...
the other thing, too, I have real strong memories because I think we worked on this very, very strongly in Chicago Shakes in some workshop where we were there. It was scorching. In the summer, there was air shows.
Outside
the planes flying over, but we were in the room, and it had Chicago Shakes is so amazing. They're so amazing to the point that their air conditioner is totally rocking. So we were in this room, and it was freezing, but it's scorching outside, and we'd go outside for a little smoke break, hang out. And all along that Chicago pier, they're just blasting the latest Spotify hits or whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
And so you would hear that Taylor Swift or any of that kind of mall pop anytime we were outside, which we tried to do as much as possible.
betwixt two F-14s kind of buzzing across and just like almost bursting your eardrums, right? You know what I mean? So I think it was a marriage of the air show and all that pop music we were hearing on Navy here. So like on one level, you're like, oh, this is catchy. And then right, like this like aggressive, hostile pop music.
And actually, one of the things that we had a lot of fun in the studio this summer with this is really beefing up the tracks to make it as radio friendly as possible. So hopefully you enjoy, regardless of what kind of music you like. Just keep in mind it's all tongue in cheek, and we love our frontline workers. And none of these lyrics, it's all satire. And have fun.
It's a cautionary tale. It's not
cautionary tale. Exactly.
It's not an instructional.
It's a cautionary dance party. That's what we are.
Cautionary dance party. You see.